Hey everyone, Cory Smith here, one of the lead shoe testers at Outside. I'm here with probably one of the most anticipated shoes of this year, certainly from Nike, and it is the Nike Vomero Premium. Nike rebranded their everyday trainer lineup into 3 different silos. So you're getting a supportive silo, which is the structure. You're getting a responsive shoe, which is the Nike Pegasus, and then you're getting a max cushion, which is the Vomero line. So in each one of those silos, Nike has 3 shoes. They have kind of a base model, and then as you go up, each shoe will feature kind of a little bit more premium tech. So the Vomero Premium is the max cushion category, and it is the highest tier of the Vomero shoes. So this is the cream of the crop. Underfoot, you're looking at 55.5 millimeters for men and 52 for women. So this towers as Nike's tallest, most cushioned shoe. In fact, it's right up there, if not the tallest shoe you can buy. To kind of go through the different parts, I'm going to start with the most exciting part, which is the midsole. Nike's using ZoomX. One thing to note is the ZoomX that is in all of the Vomeros, so the Vomero 18, the Vomero Plus, and then the Premium, it's not the same foam that's used in the Nike ZoomX foam that's used in their racing models like the Vaporfly or Alphafly. That's a PIBA-based foam. Nike went with a TPE-based foam for the Vomeros. TPE is more durable, so since these are everyday training shoes, you'll get more life out of the foam than if it were PIBA. So does it ride different? Yeah, it does, but it's still a pretty high performing foam. So embedded in the ZoomX is 2 Nike Air Zoom units. They're quite large. I thought it provided a nice extra compression, more so than if it were just foam. And then also, since there's 2, I found that it was exceptionally smooth. The 2 really provides like a cohesive kind of feeling as you go down and then toe off. There's no plate in this shoe. Typically what we'll find is as the stack height gets high, brands will embed a plate, and what that does is it just helps stability. So it stabilizes the soft and the tall foam. This really doesn't need one. It's really stiff, so it almost feels like there's a plate in there. As far as the stability of this shoe, I mean, it's tall, so it's definitely unstable. I would call it more stable than most of the unstable shoes, if that's a thing. You know, I didn't kind of like sink in and just kind of squash around a bunch. I definitely needed to stay alert around corners, and especially if like the concrete was off camber a little bit, because the risk of rolling an ankle is definitely still there when you're sitting this tall up the ground. The outsole is just Nike's classic. You're getting the classic kind of waffle styling. It's a simple rubber compound that I found to be really grippy. I live near the beach. There's a lot of sand on the path I run, and typically I slide around. With this shoe, it's probably one of the better shoes that I've worn on the sandy beach path. Moving up to the upper, it's engineered mesh. It's pretty durable and really holds the foot well. They did a nice job of kind of continuing the underfoot comfort up through the upper. You're getting a lot of padding in the Achilles tab and through the ankle collar, and then the tongue is really padded. So, you know, when you step into this thing, it's just pure luxury. It's all about comfort. How did this thing run? It ran as one might expect. It's a total comfort, kind of big old Cadillac type of shoe that you're just going to take for easy miles and be comfortable in. This is not a shoe that I can move quickly. I mean, one of the reasons why is just the pure weight. I think Nike lists a size 12 at about 13 ounces. My 8.5 was nearly 12 ounces. So, you know, I did a couple pickups in this, and it just doesn't want to go fast. It's best, you know, at a leisurely pace, and, you know, using this when your legs are really beat up from a hard workout yesterday, and you want a lot of cushioning underfoot to kind of protect your feet and not feel all that pounding. Where does this fit in with the other Nike Vomeros? So the one that I like the best is no doubt the Vomero Plus. So this is kind of their middle line. To me, this is one of the more versatile shoes, certainly in Nike's lineup. It's not particularly a quick shoe. I would still call this max cushion, but it definitely has a little bit more responsiveness and peppiness than definitely the Vomero Premium, and then also the kind of the base model, the Vomero 18. Of the three models, if you're just looking for an everyday trainer, this is definitely the shoe I would push you towards. If you're the type of runner that has a shoe for every type of run, so your tempo shoe, your race shoe, your track shoe, every type of shoe, this one is probably one of the best recovery run day shoes. It's really just designed to provide maximal comfort on days when your legs are pretty beat up and you need that extra cushioning underfoot to just get through that run. So the price point is, I think it's $220, so it is a little bit steep, but from my kind of initial experience, I do think this is going to be a very durable shoe. And if you're only wearing it for recovery runs, you should get a lot of days out of this shoe. So that is my review and take on the new Nike Vomero Premium.